Hey, welcome back to Black Lab Garage. Today we're going to, I'm going to give you a review of these skip white cylinder heads for small block Ford. So let's get into it. I bought these heads about 4 years ago, and I've never got to use them. Now, I do want to clarify, I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored by or promoted by anything to do with Skip White, the machine shop and business that sells these. I just bought a set because it was a good deal, and I haven't got to use them yet. Hopefully I want to use them this year. I bought a house and stuff and had to move, and it was just crazy. So the Mustang project got pushed to the side because these are for that. But I wanted to give you an honest review on them, tell you what I think, see what I see, any faults, and because there's several things on YouTube about the Chevrolet heads that he sells. Now I've seen one guy that had a set of these on here for a Ford, but he done a lot of machine work and porting, and I'm just showing you as you get them. Okay, so first thing is this is the NKB Ford -272. It's a setup for a hydraulic roller cam. They come with 202 and 160 undercut PBM valves. They've got a 70cc exhaust runner, and the intake is 190cc, and they're supposed to flow at 500 thousandths, 245 on the intake and 168 on the exhaust, and at 600 it's supposed to be 259 on the intake and 170 on the exhaust. Here's a look at the springs. He uses comp cams, dual spring with a damper. Part number 987-16. There's the retainer from comp. It's got comp locks. These heads use a standard Autolite 3923, 3924 spark plug, what I call a Dodge spark plug, just to be honest, because first dealings I ever had with that type of spark plug was in a Dodge. Oh, and they do include the spacers to go in the head bolts, because it is drilled to be where you can run it on Windsor or run it on 302, either one, or 289. They do have spring pockets, PC or positive control valve seals. What he does, and I will tell you, if you look him up, you'll see he'll talk about them a lot. I have been actually in the room where they assemble these. What he does is he buys the cores. Of course, they're cast overseas. What isn't cast overseas these days? And these are not Pro Comp. I mean, they don't even look like a Pro Comp because they are not Pro Comp. But he gets the cores and brings them in and does all the machine work in-house. I have been in that room where they do it, and I can vouch for it. And it's as clean as any operating room you'll ever see. Well, probably cleaner now these days due to COVID. So, and like I said, I'm not endorsed by them. I don't have anything to do with them. I'm just telling you what I've seen. I've been in there. It's clean. And what he says he uses when I was in there, that is what was being used. So, let's take a look at them. Since I've already got it sitting this way, I took the valves out of this one. Alright, let's look into the exhaust. Get a little more light in there. I mean, it looks pretty good from this end. Of course, you notice you got dual bolt patterns. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Now you can see the combustion chamber. Now let's look inside at the actual bowls. You can see is 1, 2, 3 angle valve job on the exhaust. Bowls look pretty good. I mean, yeah, they need to be smoothed up a little bit, but overall, let me shine the light from this way. Overall, they're pretty decent. And then over here on the intake, I mean, it looks pretty good as well. Of course, he does machine his bronze guides in-house. I don't know if you see any dirt on these, it's because they've been sitting. They've been in bags, but still yet. I mean, yeah, you can see a little bit there where a man could take a sanding roll and cut them back just a little bit. But, I mean, overall, it looks pretty good. Let me flip this around. Let's look inside the intake port. Okay, now the intake port. I mean, it looks pretty good. Like I said, there's some spots where you could smooth out the sand and roll, but overall, the machine work looks pretty dang good. Now, I will tell you, these things do not come with screw-in studs and guide plates. So just be aware of that. But overall, I mean, you really can't beat the deal on these, because you can buy them. At one time, I had found the actual company that cast these heads, and unfortunately I've lost the bookmark, but should I come across it again, I will link it down below. Something I have noticed, if you go to Blueprint Racing Engines and look at their small block Fords, look at the cylinder head that's on it. It looks like this exact cylinder head. Now, they're probably not going to tell you that. I'm not saying they get them from Skip White. I'm saying they use this very same casting and probably do the machine work themselves. But if you go look at a picture of them and look at one of these and tell me if it don't look exactly the same. So, I hope this video helps somebody make a decision on buying a set of these or not. A little further down the road, I'm going to put a small block Ford together and put these on it, so then I can give you a review of what they actually run like. But I see no reason in the world why they won't perform good and, you know, won't last. So be sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate all comments, email stuff. I like reading it. So stay tuned, and me and the pups will be back with some more. See you.